Hi, I'm Chris Crotty of the Jack Jackson Podcast. In each episode of Jack Jackson, you'll follow the adventures of 1950s private investigator Jack Jackson, along with your favorite recurring characters, his assistant Kitty, Peter the landlord, the villainous Rube Goldberg, as well as new characters brought to life by our voice actors. Each episode delivers a new film noir mystery, accompanied by sound effects, historic events, and pop culture references. Some right, and well, some not so right. And to recreate the style of an old-time radio program, we include a show sponsor and record each episode in the dark in front of an audience. It's a unique improv comedy experience with a touch of nostalgia that always delivers plenty of laughs. So sit back and get ready for another episode of Jack Jackson, in which Jack takes on his toughest case yet.
Alright, this is gonna be great. First time hearing this.
It's time for an all-new Jack Jackson, sponsored by the Tom Cruise Acting Academy. In the future, all actors will be cruising. Tonight, Jack takes on his toughest case yet, in the case of the top secret Invention. Sponsored by the Tom Cruise Acting Academy. If you're short, no problem.
It was a long day, a hard day, the kind of day that makes you want to just go back to bed and stay there forever.
How now, brown cow? How now, brown cow?
I'd sat in the office for some 5 hours waiting for somebody to come in.
Red leather, yellow leather.
Still nothing.
Red leather, yellow leather. Oh, I'll answer that one, Jack. I need to practice my elocution.
Of course. Kitty picked up the phone.
Hello, how are you today?
Yeah, it's Scooter in the lobby.
Oh, hi, Scooter. Oh, hello, Scooter. It is
Jack, you sound different.
Oh, that's because it's me. It's Sally Kitty Kitsworth.
He lets you answer the phone now?
Yeah! I'm getting more and more responsibilities.
Wow, women's rights are really coming a long way.
Oh, I'm not all for women's rights. Don't put me with those people. But anyway, how are you doing today, Scooter?
Well, there's somebody who wants to come up and see him.
Oh, maybe that's my agent.
I don't know, he's a pretty crazy looking guy. White hair sticking straight up, white lab coat.
Oh, that's not my agent. Okay, all that. Hey, Jack.
Yeah, Kitty?
There's some crazy looking guy who wants to come see you. He's wearing a white lab coat and has sticky up white hair.
Sticky up white hair, you say?
Yeah.
Says his name is Brown.
He says his name is Brown.
Brown?
Like
Emmett
a Doc Brown.
It's a good thing we had you answer the phone.
Yeah, I'm really good at my job. Oh, is that all, Scooter?
That's it.
Oh, goodbye. It was nice speaking to you.
Kitty, your English is getting really good.
Kitty, before I go.
Oh, yes?
You look pretty today.
Oh, thanks. Wait a minute. Anyway, yeah, I've been taking elocution and acting lessons. I want to be an actress if this whole secretary thing doesn't work out and if you don't pay me what you owe me from last month and the month before and the month before.
Oh, yeah. Why don't we send that guy up and we'll deal with that first.
And the month before that one and that. Oh, you want me to buzz him up?
Yeah, go ahead and buzz him up, Kitty.
Thank you, Jack.
The door opened slowly.
Jack Jackson?
A man with crazy sticky-uppy white hair and a white lab coat walked in.
Jack Jackson, this is your office, right?
I couldn't help but feel like I recognized this man, but I'd never seen him before.
You're Emmett Brown, right?
That's right, I'm the renowned scientist, Dr. Emmett Brown.
I'm gonna type that down. M-E-Q QWERTY. Where's E?
I don't have time for you to figure out how
Please,
to type,
come
Sally.
in, take a seat.
Yes, of course.
So, Doc Brown, what can I do for you?
Well, a very important device of mine has been stolen.
You don't say. I understand that your lab up in the northern part of the city has been very secretive.
Yes, it has. We're working on a secret government agency.
You're working on a secret
A
government
whole
agency.
It's just us.
Damn, I didn't know agency technology was being invented already.
Yeah, absolutely. We found a way to transmit people. People, Rick. Sorry, I can't remember your name.
It's Jack.
Jack, that's the one.
My God.
Keep tabs on a lot of people, Jack.
So you're inventing people? Your people got stolen?
But, no, it's not exactly that. We take people and we put them into little boxes. Send them all across the nation.
She stood on the balcony, inexplicably hiccuping him, mimicking him.
What the hell's her deal?
Oh, she's learning English.
She stood on the balcony.
Is she from another country?
Nope.
Mimicking him, hiccuping, while amicably welcoming
Isn't there elementary?
him.
Never mind, that's not the point.
So why don't you tell me about this missing invention of yours?
We call it a television. Sorry, let me pour myself a drink.
Please, help yourself. That's why I put guest on the side of that bottle.
Well, thank you
Here,
very
I'll
much.
pour myself one from my home bottle. Tell me more. Do you have any suspects? Who might have wanted to steal your technology? Who would even know that such a thing exists?
Well, we had a break-in.
I have one too.
Of course, your assistant has to drink. That's how you learn good English.
I'm not learning. I know how to speak English. I'm sorry, I was eavesdropping, but I'm learning how to be an actress in case this doesn't work out. And now I'm gonna have 2 drinks because that lowers.
Wait, you're learning how to be an actress?
Yeah.
Say, what's that acting school that I've heard so much about?
Well, the Tom Cruise.
Yeah, the Tom Cruise Acting Academy.
Yeah, I'm pretty short, so I think.
I'll drink to that.
Hey,
Tom
amen.
Cruise Acting Academy. That's a solid academy for learning how to act.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, if I ever quit science and I want to go into television broadcasting, I'm thinking of making it an entertainment medium, by the way, I'd go to the Tom Cruise Acting Academy.
Television, that's scary.
So tell me more about this television.
Yeah.
Over a glass.
Well, basically,
This is my last cup, though. All of the other ones are full.
I'm a little worried that you're drinking a lot on this case already. But that's not the point. You know about cameras. They take your picture.
I've heard about them, yeah?
Yeah, well, we got a machine here that takes pictures with audio. Puts them in moving frames like they're right in front of you.
Moving pictures, that sounds like black magic.
It might
I don't
be.
think we'll ever need to see anything. I think hearing is just fine.
Yeah, I like hearing and speaking and talking.
You know, that's what a lot of people say, but the future's coming, Jack. You gotta be ready for it. Anyway, we had a guy break into the base about 2 months back.
If I know anything about that northern lab of yours, Doc Brown, I believe that place was high security. How did somebody just manage to walk in the front door, steal this television?
Well, we had one fatal flaw. We trusted Canada. Kept an open door on the back end of it.
Ah, you fools.
Guys must have just walked right in.
Ah, so Dock City's on the northern border, is it? Okay, now we know.
Yeah, damn it. That's the other problem. People keep talking about it. You gotta keep this between us, Jack. You gotta promise. You gotta shake my hand. That's how we hide the secret. You gotta shake my hand, Jack.
All right. I reached out for his hand. As I gripped it, I felt something. Something tingy. I looked down at my hand. There was some kind of goo on it.
Sorry, I need to wash my hands.
Oh,
We were doing experiments in the lab. It just kind of, caught on.
I see.
It shouldn't sting for too long.
I poured some alcohol over it.
I tried that. It doesn't help too much. It's a synthetic polymer that we've been working on.
I see.
Bonds with your skin. It's part acid.
Maybe I can burn it off.
Jack,
You know
that's
what?
a great idea. You should set yourself on fire right now.
There we go. All gone. No problems.
All right. Well, I guess you won't have to worry about that in the future.
Nope,
Good
that's
job.
thread tied.
Finished off.
So tell me, somebody broke into the place through Canada. You don't think it might have been some kind of Canadian, do you?
Well, I can't say for sure, but there was a jar of maple syrup, empty, left right at the scene of the crime.
As we all know, Canadians are the best thieves in the entire world.
But they love their syrup, and man, do they chug it. They just chug a bottle of syrup.
All right. Well, I think I know where I can start. I believe there's a hangout spot in the northeast part of the city where Canadians like to linger.
The Moose Lodge.
Moose Lodge, that's the name. Maybe they have some answers for me.
Yeah.
Keep your head close to a phone.
I
Doc.
absolutely will. You know I will, Rick. Couldn't do it without you, Rick. You're great. You're
Jack.
wonderful. Damn it, Jack. I keep forgetting your name. You look like a friend of
I'm
mine.
leaving, Jack.
I looked out the window. Kitty was already driving away.
See you at the Moose Cafe.
You need a ride? I could give you one, Jack.
That'd be great.
All right, cool.
He dropped me off outside of the Moose Lounge. My car was out front. Kitty had parked. She was already inside. Thanks for the ride, Doc.
No problem.
Oh, yeah, welcome to the Moose Lounge.
Thanks for dropping me off right at the front door.
Yeah, of course. Be safe.
Please keep it polite, and, somebody expresses a strong opinion, just say, okay, well, then that's how you feel.
I walked in. There was no bouncer, and the doors weren't locked.
I'm telling you, Mac, I disagree with your point of view, but gosh darn it, I respect you and love you as a human being.
Oh, would you like a crafted dinner?
I'd love some.
Two tough-looking thugs were sitting alone at the bar. I was close enough to hear everything they were saying. They looked so strong and dangerous.
Looks like you got yourself a boo-boo there.
Yeah, I hurt myself getting out of there.
Oh, goodness, let me kiss it and make it better.
Oh, thank you, Marty.
They looked so dangerous. One of them had a mohawk. The other one had a hook for a hand.
Oh, well, hello there, friend. You seem not around these parts.
Oh, you don't look very Canadian at all.
They turned and looked at me.
How about we get you a drink?
I'd love one. I sat down next to him. I couldn't find Kitty anywhere. I'll have whatever you're having.
Maple syrup it is.
I heard 3 orders for maple syrup.
Yeah.
That's right, 3 orders, please.
All
3
right.
of them, carbonated if you could.
Absolutely. You know the syrup flows like wine around here.
He set,
Thick and syrupy, just like our wine.
he set down 3 cups of maple syrup right in front of just me. I looked over and both of them had 3 cups to themselves.
Well, here's the Canadian.
Hello, Mr. Jackson. It's been a long time
I knew that voice.
since Montreal.
That dangerous voice. I didn't turn immediately.
How come you haven't called me, Jack? You know I was in Dock City.
He hasn't called her, that's not nice.
Oh, no, he should call her.
Yeah, that sounds like a real jerk move.
Let me get you a drink, ma'am.
The bartender set down 3 carbonated maple syrups in front of her.
Don't worry about paying. Socialism's got you covered.
Damn. I should have known. Socialists. The most dangerous kinds of people. No wonder I got 3 free drinks.
I'm wondering, Mr. Jackson, what brings a man like you here?
He's certainly not here to see me.
Oh, a bit self-centered.
I turned and looked at her. She flipped her long, curly black hair. She looked at me with those 1,000-mile eyes.
Blink, blink.
I don't think that any of us got anybody's names. Besides me and my friend Avery here, we're all still pretty much strangers.
Yeah, I'm Avery, that's Marty.
This is Cynthia. Cynthia Del Rose.
Jack, you can't even remember my name. The thing you're looking for is in the back, Jack.
Ow! She hit me.
Oh, goodness.
That wasn't very nice of you, Cynthia.
Let me kiss it and make it better.
Oh, I could kiss it too.
Yeah, you get on that side, I'll get on this
There's
one.
another one.
Ah!
He's in the back. The code word is Moosehead.
Mwah.
Mwah, mwah.
Jackson.
Really get some saliva on it.
Cynthia slicked off as the 2 large thugs smooched on my cheeks.
She really gave you a lick in there.
Oh, goodness.
Thanks for the drinks, gents. Here, have my other 2 glasses of maple syrup. I only finished 1. Stuff's too strong for my American tastes.
Oh, we're gonna get rolled out of here, I can tell you that.
That's mighty neighborly of you. Mwah.
Mwah, mwah.
And for the road. Mwah.
Mwah. Goodbye, bum bum.
I stood up and started making my way through the tavern. Moved over to the back door. The door was locked, but there was a sliding window peepee hole through at the top of it. I knocked once on the door.
Yeah, password.
Moose head.
Was that one word or 2 words?
1.
Alright. You come in.
He opened the door slow. Really slow.
Damn it, cut that racket out. Just let him in already.
Okay, boss.
I walked in. Some of the most notorious thieves, Canadian thieves, were in here.
Oh, yeah, we still.
There was old Hockey Eye and Johnny the Zamboni. Not to mention Freddie Ice. Some of the most dangerous Canadians this side of the border.
Don't forget me, Tar Sands McGee.
Say, we don't get Americans around here a whole lot.
Oh, I'm not American, I'm Canadian. I'm a Canadian thief, just like all of you.
Yeah? Who's the president of Canada then?
Where in Canada are you from?
Let's answer one question at a time.
National anthem.
I'm the president, that's easy. It's John.
Well, you're already wrong because it's a prime minister.
Oh, I knew that, I tricked you.
He tricked us.
Typical Canadian thief move. Nice try. Are you really Canadian? Who's the president of... Who's the prime minister of Canada?
Wait, are you not really Canadian?
Alright, guys, it's time I come out with it. I'm actually French.
Zamboni, no.
Zamboni.
Zamboni.
Yes, I'm sorry. I've actually been French this whole time.
Why didn't you just say you were French Canadian?
Yeah,
It's also part of Canada.
I just wanted to feel like I fit in.
Listen, let's get back to the point. We're all here for the secret Canadian thief meeting.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Waiting on boss.
Yeah, and that's why this woman is tied up here in the middle of the room. This woman I've never met. I winked at Kitty.
Yeah.
Yes.
We saw her sneaking into the lounge. We had
Yeah,
to capture her, make sure she didn't tell nobody about the secret back room.
yeah. We'd hate for her to find out about the meeting that we're about to have with the boss.
Yes.
I'm actually considering why we brought her to the back room at all.
I thought it was
If we didn't want other people to know about the back room.
so that we could kill her. Why don't we let the new guy do it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, I don't need to kill anyone. Say, Johnny Ice.
Zamboni's French, but I've seen him kill loads of people.
I've killed so many people.
Johnny Ice, are you really Canadian?
Yeah, I'm super Canadian.
Why don't you prove it by saying the name of our boss?
Oh. Big Butt Canuck.
Yes, everybody knows Big Buck Canuck.
He checks out, he knows about Big Butt Canuck. Big Butt Canuck.
Everybody knows about Big Butt Canuck,
The door opened.
Big Buck Canuck.
My friends, my comrades.
A large man walked in very slowly.
Thank you.
He had a
so
stomach that rolled out over the belt of his pants. He had suspenders on. A large cigar hanging out of his mouth. Every step fall was like an earthquake. Receding hairline and a hook nose.
Thank you so much for coming to my meeting, eh?
Sir.
So secret, yes.
Sir, we found this intruder. This lady here was trying to snoop on our ground.
She is American.
Oh, it is okay. Release her.
Are you sure you don't want one of us to kill her?
She knows about the secret
Oh,
room
She
now.
knows about the secret room now.
Well, we'll have to have her join us then, eh?
An American joining us? Shame.
Big Butt Canuck walked up to Kitty and pulled off her gag. They began to talk to each other.
What are you doing to me? Get me out of here once, Jack! Jack, help me!
Jack? Who is this Jack person? I don't remember a Jack on my family.
Does she mean Jook?
There is, I suppose.
I think she means me.
Jack
Jacques.
Jackson.
No, Jacques Jackson. That's me.
Oh, Jook.
Yes, famous French-Canadian thief.
Oh, right! Yeah, that's right. What he said.
Oh, you sound very credible. I believe you.
Well, I've never heard of a Jacques Jackson.
Yeah.
Which is a very good sign. That means you're a good thief.
I've heard of a Black Jackson.
Black Jackson.
Black
Black Jackson,
famous.
yeah.
One of the
Actually,
greatest detectives.
Guys, he is an extremely good thief, and I was actually pretending to be a person against you guys. I actually know Jacques, and I brought him here to help you guys. I'm actually not American. This is my real voice.
Oh.
How now, brown cow?
She knows the brown
I
cows.
thought I recognized the cavalry accent.
Oh.
Well, we're going to need all hands on deck for this latest heist we're planning on pulling.
But first, we must get groceries and drink in our bodies.
Yes, of course.
I love eating groceries. Raw, uncooked groceries.
I have some potatoes.
Here is a goose for
Say,
you.
Big Butt Canuck.
Yes.
Nothing goes better with Goose than explaining a recent heist. Don't you agree?
Some of my greatest meals have gone with a nice chateau and explaining to someone that I don't know what I just stole. Usually the wine.
What you just stole. Tell me about what we just stole. It was a group effort.
Yeah.
I heard
Group
that something went
collaboration.
down at old Emmett Brown's laboratory.
Oh, Emmett Brown, what a quack.
So you do know a few things about
Government
what we do.
phony.
Well, why don't we talk about it? I'll tell you a little bit of secret that I have, and you tell me one of yours. How's
How
that?
about you first?
Oh, no, I insist.
The documents we found call it a television. Television. We disagree on the pronunciation.
I think it's television.
It's a way of transporting people, from one point to another.
I call
Yeah.
it the televisor.
They tell you that they're broadcasting an image to you, but what they don't tell you is they're broadcasting your image back to CIA headquarters.
On a glorious 1.5-inch screen.
Man,
Keeping tabs on the whole world.
Oh,
Having-
golly, that sounds very scary indeed.
looks like Sally's Tom Cruise brand acting is paying off.
Hey, who cut the lights?
The
Guys,
lights,
is everyone okay?
the lights were still out.
happened? That sounded like a gun.
I didn't know we had any in the lounge.
I have been shit.
No!
He's been shit.
I've been shit right in the booth.
Someone shit in right in his mouth.
Oh God, someone shit in his mouth.
No, I've been shit.
He's
Shit,
been shit. Not shit.
The shit right in the booth.
He's been shot, Jack. We're all gonna die.
Dear God, the lights went on.
Zamboni.
Somebody's shitting in mouths. Everyone, stay on this side of the room.
Oh, he shit me in the mouth again.
Oh no, Jack! I studied Fred Jackson. See, he's being shot in the mouth. He's shot.
Oh dear God. The lights came back on. Zamboni was gone, and so was Big Butt Canuck and the TV.
Oh no, Jack! I think we're in over our head here.
I looked over at the other two thieves. They had their guns out.
Tell us what the meaning of this is, newcomer.
I pulled out my gun. Somebody here is not really Canadian. One of us betrayed. No, actually, I think we all are on the same side here. Big Butt Canuck obviously betrayed us.
Or something. Anyways, we should run.
Right. Yeah.
Keep your fingers on the triggers until you need to pull on those triggers and fire bullets out of your gun. Like this.
Careful!
Look at those
Got my
shots.
We headed outside. We ran out onto the street when I saw Big Butt Canuck's car. It was a giant limousine, flooring it down the street.
Quick, Jack, get in!
I hopped into my car, Kitty in the driver's seat.
We'll take our bikes. Ring, ring.
I have a flat. Can I get on the back of yours?
Of course. Let me attach the back passenger seat. Watch out for the bullets.
We were driving, flooring it down Main Street. He was heading for the northern border, trying to get back to Canada. If he got crossed that line, I'd never catch him again. The limousine swerved and turned tight and cornies really tight. Luckily, Kitty was a... We drove past a church.
Oh, it's on this Mustang.
We drifted to the side, smashing into some trash cans. He was flooring it right for the Canadian border.
Let him pass the Canadian border. There's only one road. He won't be able to get away.
The road was long, though, and he was firing back at us.
Shifting into second gear.
They kept him behind us on their bike. Big Butt Canuck's right tire blew out and he started to spin out. He smashed right into the border, kicked his door open, and his window. 2 of his windows.
He's a big guy. He's really got to make some room.
He's just sat inside the car, smashing out his windows.
Big Butt Canuck likes to have 8-layer windows for safety.
He jumped out of the car. He had a machine gun pointed at us. In his other hand, the televisiono.
You guys aren't getting my television.
And we're here.
That was just a warning shot.
Canuck, don't do this.
Kitty stopped the car. We took cover behind it.
Okay, here we go. Now we're going to shoot, and then it's your turn.
Okay, I'm good with that. Let me hide behind my car.
Okay, go ahead.
All right.
Classic Canadian shootout.
Okay, your turn.
I'll take this turn.
Okay, I'm gonna flank around the right side.
Oh, good idea. I like to.
Oh, careful.
Say, Rick, I followed. Oh, damn it, Jack. I followed you from the bar.
Doc Brown.
Oh,
He took cover behind the car next to me and Kitty. The Canadians firing at each other, fighting over their booty.
My turn now.
Oh, my leg.
oh, wait, my TV. I see it.
Doc, don't go, no!
Oh,
He fell down, face first into the
Shot in the
snow.
mouth.
Oh God,
I got shot right in the mouth, Rick. He shot me right in the mouth.
There's shit in his mouth.
No, he shot me, you stupid bastard.
He's speaking with a French accent because of an earlier predicament.
I
that makes sense.
ran over to him and fired a few times to make Big Butt Canuck take cover.
Oh, careful, he's shooting at you.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you better take your turn.
I'm losing track of whose turn it is.
Doc, he's got the TV.
Oh, I
Tell me-
saw that. That's why I ran out from cover.
Tell me how to stop him.
Don't
If-
get shot in the mouth. It's a good start.
If he uses that TV, he'll be able to teleport to any house in America.
Here you go, Jack. Give Dr. Brown this medicinal syrup. I always keep a stash on me.
I poured some medicinal syrup on his mouth.
What the hell are you doing? Just sticky liquid. Tastes like shit. It tastes good though.
I punched him
Oh,
twice. The first time was quiet.
What are you doing, that man? He's been shot in the mouth. Leave him
and you're
alone.
punching me right in the jaw. My jaw's coming off now.
Here, drink this.
It's tough love, Doc Brown.
It's just dribbling off my chin. I can't even close my mouth, Jack.
It's tough love, Doc Brown. He does it to me all the time.
Doc
It really
Brown.
works.
He does it to you all the time. We
No,
should
no,
stop in this firefight and talk about this more.
It really
I'm out of
works.
ammo, so I'm just gonna run at Big Butt Canuck.
Wait, everybody stop shooting. I want to talk to Sally about this.
Doc, wait. Before you talk to Sally about domestic abuse,
Closing in.
you gotta tell me how to stop him from using that TV.
I am almost at Big Butt Canuck.
If he activates,
75 meters left.
if he activates your technology, he'll be able to teleport away.
If he can't plug it, if he has no wall to plug it into, it won't work. You gotta take away his walls, Jack.
I looked
Take
up.
away his walls.
Damn, he was gone.
It wasn't strong enough, Jack. It didn't work on him.
That's the air raid siren for some reason.
The Canadian
Oh, that's
air
the
raid.
Canadian Mounties.
They rode up on their mooses.
That's our moose sirens. We attach them to the antlers.
Not the Canadian bounties.
All right,
Mounties.
Mounties, I think I can clear everything up. We are thieves. Big Butt Canuck is also a thief.
Yeah, we caught him. We just asked him to give up, and he said, okay, that would be the polite thing to do.
It
Oh,
would
goodness.
be. I have to obey, just to maintain social harmony and everything.
Big
I
butt.
believe this is what you were looking for, Mr. Jackson?
He held out the TV. Wow. Yes, thank you.
Oh, no problem. Say hello to our counterparts in America.
Of course. Something didn't feel right, though. I looked up. Big Butt Canuck had a big smile on his face. They went into a back room. Then I heard it. A gunshot.
Never mind.
Look at that! That's not a TV, that's a bomb!
Ah!
They tricked you, Jackson!
Here, give me the TV. I'll block the explosion with my oh, no.
Oh, it's got another explosion rigged in!
Oh, I can block that one. Here I go. I did it.
Another one! Still
You guys,
coming!
wait. I know this. I got this. Okay, so there's orange wire and a green wire and a red wire and a purple wire. So I braid them all together. Yeah, it worked. Oh, crap. Red wire, green. Oh, there we go.
I think that one might just be a clock. Just a regular old grandfather clock.
I'll just pour some maple syrup on it and hopefully
Red
it'll
wire,
stop
green,
doing
red,
things.
When I came
wire,
back
green
to,
wire, red wire,
I was
green,
sitting
yellow wire.
in the Canadian Mounties Immigration Building. Sitting across from me was the Canadian man. He looked like he'd been shit in the mouth.
You got a lot of nerve, Jack Jackson.
Listen, I just want to get back to America. Big Butt Canuck used that TV and teleported anywhere in America.
Last I checked, you brought a TV into Canadian soil, except it wasn't a TV, it was several bombs packed into one package. That sounds like terrorism to me, Jackson. Or should I say, Jackson? Well-known thief who's not actually known.
That can't be true. You can't possibly. And then he held up a piece of paper. It looked just like me. Jacques Jackson, wanted. $1 million Canadian dollars.
He also goes by the nickname Rick.
Epilogue. Package for you, Mr. Goldberg. I believe you was expecting this.
Oh, thank you very much.
It says television. What is that, Mr. Goldberg?
Oh, don't worry about it, little mailman. I'll take care of it. Thank you.
You're welcome, Mr. Goldberg.
Oh, Mr. Goldberg, that's a beautiful package you got there.
Oh, just wait until I unwrap it and take it out.
Mr. Goldberg, didn't we have moving pictures a long time ago?
Not like
An
the...
all-new episode of Jack Jackson, P.I. Sponsored as always by the Tom Cruise Acting Academy. Other acting academies will leave you a little short. Join us next week when Jack takes on his toughest case yet.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Brint, and I just want to thank you for listening to Jack Jackson Noir. This episode is brought to you by CSC Sacramento Theater. We record live there every first Saturday. You can find ticket info at cscsacramento.com. Also, if you enjoyed this episode, leave us a review on iTunes. It helps us spread the show around, and also we'll release a bonus episode for every 50 reviews we get. Those episodes will be based on suggestions that you leave in your reviews, so it's a way for you folks to get involved. Lastly, if you want to send a message to Jack to read in a future segment, you can send those over to jackjacksonnoir@gmail.com. Thank you so much for listening. We will see you next Wednesday.